This video is going to walk you through some of the basics of the free online image editor called Picmonkey. Now, Picmonkey has a lot of features that allow your creative juices to flow. It's a web-based image editor, so there's nothing to download and install, which also means that it doesn't matter what your operating system is. So long as you have access to a web browser, you can use Picmonkey. So head on over to picmonkey.com and you can choose at this point if you want to edit a photo or if you want to create a collage. And there is also a paid version or an upgrade version, which I think is like $4 a month or $5 a month or $30 a year. And this just adds some additional flexibility and some features to your editing fun. But first off, we're going to try the edit a photo. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an image off of my computer, drag it over here and drop it in there. And over here on the left, you have the features that you can work with to enhance your image. To begin with, up here in the top of this, you've got your basic edits where you can either auto adjust, crop, rotate, adjust the exposure, adjust some colors, sharpen, and even resize. And next you've got some effects, and over here in the lower right corner of some of these effects you'll see this little crown. That means it's only available to the premium users. But as you can see though, there's plenty of these other ones in here that are available for everybody, free and premium. And then if you do have people in your image and not just objects, then this touch-up feature will work pretty good. And you can also add text, and there's a ton of free fonts in here available for you. All you have to do is just click on Add Text. A little text box pops up here. Type in your text and make it whatever font you want. And depending upon the font that you choose, you'll either have the bold and italic available, or neither, or one or the other. You can adjust the size and the color, and even just delete the whole thing altogether if you don't need it. And you can also add overlays. These are pretty cool. There's a ton of these in here that are available for the free user, and there are even more for the premium users. Plus, if you want to add an additional overlay of your own, you can do that by clicking on this button here. You can put a border around the whole thing, and you can even make further adjustments to that border. Adjusting the color of the interior to maybe better match the image that you have in there, and or the surroundings of where that image is going to end up, maybe on one of your blog posts. And you've got these textures. Again, depending upon what you're looking to have this image show will depend on if you're going to be using any of these textures and which one. And then for a little more fun, you've got these themes you can work with. So if you want to add a more vampire-esque look to the people in your image, you've got that option. More of the zombie look, you've got that option. So you can see for a free image editor, there's a lot of stuff you can work with here. And once you have your image set the way that you want, you can save it. You can share it on several different social networks, from Facebook to Tumblr and Pinterest and Twitter, and even email it. You can put in a little comment here below the image before you send it out, and then click on do it. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel. And if you do happen to make a mistake in here, you can just click the undo button. And when you're ready to save it, you just click on the save, give it a name, decide on what format you want to save it in, and you can choose from PNG or JPG. And if you want to change the dimensions, then you can do that right here. Just click on that, make the adjustments you want. And then down here under saving it, by default, you're saving it to your computer. But you also have the option of saving it to your Dropbox account. And that's it. That's how easy it is to use the photo or image editor in Picmonkey. That's going to bring us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.